We have a life preservation problem on our hands. We start by making the loss of these lives matter.
Emotional testimony in Washington, D.C. from Uvalde's famous former resident. Matthew McConaughey gave an emotional 22-minute speech from the White House podium yesterday ahead of today's congressional testimony from survivors and victims' families.
Yeah, McConaughey spoke about growing up in Uvalde, where he learned how to shoot and learned responsible gun ownership, and said making schools safer and expanding background checks should be a nonpartisan issue. His wife, Camilla, carried with her the shoes belonging to one of the 10-year-old victims, Maite Rodriguez, who had hand-drawn a heart on them to symbolize her love of nature.
These are the same green Converse on her feet that turned out to be the only clear evidence that could identify her after the shooting. How about that?
McConaughey is in Washington this week to push for measures like expanding background checks and raising the minimum purchasing age for semi-automatic weapons from 18 to 21.
Responsible gun owners are fed up with the Second Amendment being abused and hijacked by some deranged individuals. These regulations are not a step back. They're a step forward for a civil society and the Second Amendment.
That argument has not swayed Republicans, who just yesterday announced their opposition to a red flag law in the House that would take away guns from people who are deemed a risk. They said such a law would trample on Americans' Second Amendment rights.